Hey, it's Sydney Sweeney. I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
Shh. Hear that? Big waves are calling. Dive into refreshment with Kona Big Wave. Tropical flavor and the taste of aloha in every drop. So crack one open and let the great taste roll in. Kona Big Wave. Liquid Aloha. Copyright 2025 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. Mahalo for enjoying responsibly.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are back to switch things up in Disney's Freakier Friday.
OMG, yes.
It's an absolute riot, and the only movie that can be described as
So much weirder than the last time. What last time?
it's the frequel
You ready?
we've been waiting for.
That absolutely slays.
What deeply out of touch old person came up with that?
You did.
Wow.
Don't miss the comedy event of the summer for all ages. Disney's Freakier Friday, now playing only in theaters. Get tickets now. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
Happy Thursday evening. I feel like I can't believe it's Thursday right now, by the way.
I know. I think it's because like you came back like midweek, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already Orange County time. It's already time for Patreon. Like, this is crazy. So on today's episode, we're talking Orange County and Miami. And I liked today's episode of Orange County, by the way.
Yeah, same. I think it was better than Miami's. Miami was like funny, but it wasn't like that like interesting.
Yeah. I
do before I know we probably are we gonna talk OC first or Miami?
OC.
Okay. Because I have such a good question. I want to know what your answer will be for Miami before we start that recap.
Oh, well, I'm excited to hear that. But let's get into OC because it's fresh off the press. We just watched the episode. Chantal, the house tour that Gina was giving wasn't giving Real Housewives. Like I thought I was watching, no, dead ass. I thought I was watching a different show when they showed it.
I mean, like it's like nice, just like how Shannon said, it's nice. It's like our houses.
Right. And that I don't watch Real Housewives to watch. I feel like our houses are bigger. I don't know.
No, mine's definitely not bigger.
Well, yeah, yours isn't, but yours is in like a prestigious area. So
yeah, but like I feel like I know how to decorate more than Gina does, but
her kitchen was cute.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, let's give it to her, like, you know, from where she's come from, like, we're just like from what she's done and like what she has been like show us that this is a big upgrade for her.
Like, did her ex Matt really even have money? I feel like he never actually did. Yeah, like I feel like he moved them from where was she? Long Island or wherever the fuck she was at. He moved them from there and then like bought them or rented like a nice house and then just couldn't keep up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just doesn't seem like he ever had money because then like where did that money go?
No, for sure. They didn't.
So while at Gina's house, they're casually talking about this Jen fatty photo. And the craziest part is she did not look fat at all in this photo. And when they talk about the fatty photo, Emily is not making it a big deal. But you guys, this is the same person who cried about a blazer.
It's great. It's crazy because she's not making a big deal, and then Gina is the one that actually like ends up saying like it's not cool, you know, like or like was like more like saying stuff about the Tamra thing, like why would Tamra do that? But it is shocking that Emily does not mention anything. Like you know how sensitive weight is for anybody. Like we had to watch a whole season about you with your weight, so you're not gonna stick up for her here.
The thing about it that's confusing is like Emily joked and she's like, I can show you all the fat photos that I have. Actually, I posted, but you literally went crazy over a blazer and then said you have like weight issues or like it brings up like whatever PTSD. I don't even know what she said, but it was like Heather. I remember that Heather like literally didn't do what she was claiming. It was just like her insecurity. But for her to act that way, and then with this Jen thing, first off, again, Jen doesn't even look big in this photo at all. Not be like, dude, that was so wrong. Just tells you like what kind of person Gina and Emily is, because you say that Gina had Jen's back, but she be doing that behind Tamra's back and in confessionals.
Yeah, no, I know. We haven't seen her yet confront Tamra and say that was wrong of what you did. But even for her to say it out loud was a little shocking for me.
I don't know. I feel like she says way more in confessionals than she even does out loud. And if she says it out loud, it's with the group that, isn't going to go and churn and tell Tamra what she said.
Which is funny because I'd be the first one to do that because she's the one that goes and tells them everything. Like she's the one that brought up the fatty photo.
I did feel bad for Katie during this luncheon because she seems so off. Like she seems so uncomfortable. Like she's scared to say anything because these girls will all eat her alive.
Yeah. I mean, like, can we blame her? Like what she's been through probably in the last like a week and a half or 2 weeks of them filming. It's like, it was all on her. It's like, okay, I'm done.
What are you eating?
A grape.
You're lucky you're pregnant and about to have this baby. Tamra says she can't eat because of what Teddy is going through. What did we think?
Yeah, I mean, like I can't ever tell you what someone's going to feel like if, you're going through that and that's, you're like so shocked and your body is like, you can't eat. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, that's her truth, I guess.
Yeah. Watching Heather defend Tamra sharing the photo of Jen in her quote fat days, which again, she wasn't fat in the photo, makes me regret, we talked about this, ever defending Heather when Tamra came for her. Cause it's like, Tamra, come back and come even harder on her.
And I think that's why we see Jen saying like, come on, like, are you serious right now? Like, Heather, are you serious? Cause it's like, you've been through what I'm going through right now. She's done this to you. And like, you're going to sit here and tell me that like, you can see her point of view. In what world?
How about us finding out why Heather refuses to stick up for Jen? She refuses to do so because she feels like Jen didn't stick up for her when it came to Katie. And I am so confused because Katie hasn't done anything to Heather. There was one comment that she made, but what about the million things that Tamra has done to you, to your friendship? Literally try to ice you out at one point, and you're not mad about that, but you're mad about something Katie did a year and a half ago one time, and you're now saying that, because at the end of the day, you guys, what's right is right, wrong is right, wrong is wrong. I'm sorry. Showing a photo of someone and trying to like make them look better, like see how fat they used to look because like you're insecure and you want people to know that they're not this pretty girl, like look how fat they used to look. Doing that on national television and Heather saying, I refuse to basically defend that because you didn't defend me. Bitch, it's not about defending. What's right is right, wrong is wrong. Be a good person.
100%.
That's like gross.
And like no, it's not even that. It's not even about the photo. Like she basically doubled down and she said like she can see one's point of view of like the copying. Like she was almost like co-signing the copying thing, like saying that what she was saying is like not that far off. Like I can understand why she's saying that you're copying her. Like why? Because she goes to the gym. Like I didn't know going to the gym is copying someone. Like don't we all go to the gym all the time?
Keep in mind the way that Tamra and Jen met was because Jen was at the gym. So Jen was always a gym person, had like her own yoga studio. Like she was always into fitness. So obviously when you're on a show and her kids were younger at the time, now her kids are a little bit older. Like I can't sit there and I have 4 kids under 6. I can't go to the gym like that. Like it's just, unless I wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm working like a corporate job and doing this, like I'm not, like I'll do it. I mean, I did it in the winter, but like, that's not something I could consistently do. Like I'm fucking tired. So she was through the thick of it with her young kids and now her kids are older. So yeah, she has like way more flexibility to kind of live her life because her kids are doing their own thing. So yeah, like you're going to have more time to work out, but she's always been into fitness. That doesn't mean that she wants to be you because you and Eddie. And first off, Tamra never went into fitness. Tamra was never into fitness until Eddie was. Like she married a man who was like a fitness trainer or whatever the hell he was. So that's why you got into fitness, because he made you that way.
It doesn't even matter. Like, it's just funny how the whole thing of like she thinks that she copied her, and then her way to prove it is to show a photo. It's like, that's just so silly. Like, we all have bad photos, we all have bad things. Like, it was just the dumbest way to like prove your point.
Yeah. I love the conversation with Tamara, Gretchen, and Gina. I just loved it. And you want to know why?
Yeah, because Gretchen's not allowing her to like.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's just gonna call her out. She calls her Delulu here, and it's like, yeah, you are delusional.
Yeah, because Gretchen does not let Tamara control the narrative, because Tamara presents like the Jen drama. And I swear, if you hear Tamara talk, you're like, okay, all right, like whatever, Tamara. And then Gretchen is like, wait, but in the conversation, didn't you say Jen has single white female? And then you hear Tamara like stutter a little bit, and she gets mad, and Tamara is like, well, I mean, Jen reaches out to people who don't like me, and Gretchen's like who? And she's like, well, you. And she's like, well, she needed consoling. And then poor Katie is in the conversation, but again, Katie doesn't want to say anything because these girls are like coming for her. And then Gretchen starts calling Tamara out, and Tamara is like, you have been coming after me for 12 years. And Gretchen calls Tamara delusional and comes out. And do you know what Emily, like, Chantal, when Gretchen came out and Emily asked, like, did you apologize for that Facebook comment? Why the fuck would Gretchen apologize to Tamara? Has Tamara apologized when she was trying to throw shade at Slade when he literally lost his son?
And why are you making it your damn business? Like, sit down. Like, is she the narrator of the show? Like, did they appoint her the narrator of the show? Because I think that's what it is.
Those people are the worst. Like, I hate those people.
I know. It's because like you're so desperate to be on the production nose, and like they use you. Like, that's why she's the one that told Jenna with that fatty photo. That's why she's the one that she'll like say that. She's the one that tells everyone everything, because it's like that's how it needs to come out.
Yeah, no.
I told Katie about the record, or she didn't about the recording with Katie. Like, it's just like, okay, Gina, we see you.
What's so crazy to me, and there's so many people like this, there's so many people who do this, like Gretchen is calling Tamara out, and Tamara's like, kind of like, you need to get over it. But Tamara is the first person to call things out. Like, she's the first person to be like, yeah, but didn't you do this? Didn't you say this? Or bring up things from the past, because she can't let it go. So it just like pisses me off when people are like Tamara, who they start shit, and then when someone calls them out, then all of a sudden it's like they have like no response. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Chantal, I don't know if you saw it. There's like this account, and I explained Bravo, there's this account, I don't even know who the fuck they are, but people like, you guys will send us stuff if people are talking about us, which typically we ignore. But they like said this whole lie because of that whole Melissa Gorga story, Chantal, that OK Magazine reported, that we reposted, which, like, you know, other websites, which I like, Reality Blurb, like they do that. Like, everyone does that, you know, they repost whatever reports there are. So, of course, when we do it, it's like a big deal. So we did it, and they like brought up how we like are the demise of Jersey. Meanwhile, we've been around for Jersey since the very beginning, and all this bullshit. And they're just talking shit about us, lying on us. And I finally just like responded, because I was like, dude, you're a loser. Like, at the end of the day, imagine being someone's neighbor. Like, I don't even know who you are. We don't know you. And you're literally sitting there writing 10 paragraphs about us. I don't even say. Did you see? Like, I don't even know.
I didn't see that there was a post that you responded to like that.
Gosh. Yeah.
I saw that you responded to that original post of like someone saying, you're like, this wasn't our source. It was OK Magazine source.
Yeah. So the reason I'm bringing this person up is because like Tamra, like you have people like Tamra, Melissa, they find a toxic account. Like, and I'm talking about the accounts that are like every day toxic, writing 10 paragraphs over a TV show, like doing this for free. Meanwhile, like this is their whole life. Right. And they're doing all of this. And then you're like, you have Tamra and then like a Melissa reposting it. So then they get excited and they're like, I'm going to be their mouthpiece. I'm going to be vile in the most vile way. So whatever. And I represent them. And again, the whole thing with the troll in New Jersey thing, the reason why we stopped talking to the troll is because we literally thought they were the most vile people. And then once we did that, like obviously World War III happened, but it's because like we don't condone that. Like that's crazy shit. And like the fact that these are real people and neighbors and just, oh my gosh. But anyways, they like said this whole paragraph about us. And they do this with not just us, like they do this with any of Tamara's enemies, any of Melissa's enemies, and then they limit their comments. So they talk all this shit, then they limit their comments so that the only people who can comment on it is people who like follow them and that are going to agree with them or block it and they'll remove it. So they start shit with people. Then all of a sudden they block it. Then they like limit the comments so that it sounds like what they're saying is fucking accurate and right. And then they come for us. Like, I don't know. So they ended up like writing Chantal. Was like, I swear to God, I did not read it, but they said like 4 different things. And I knew it was like about the Melissa stuff. So I said something back. So then they block us. And then they're like, and I DM them and I'm like, hey, give us an opportunity to respond to that. Cause it's a lie. And they block us. And then they like make a post because some of you guys sent it and they were like, this account's the biggest loser. And they were like, why? They're like, I guess on their post, they put like, yeah, oh my gosh. What do they say about blocking us? Like, I don't even fucking, I forgot that I didn't block this person. So you just talk mad shit about us and make several posts about us and then have us blocked. Like you're a loser. Like
scared. It's like that, just like weird. It's like, you're just, I was gonna say the
like,
B word.
They make multiple posts trashing us, then they and one of our listeners said this, they were like, then they act like you're in the wrong for wanting to respond. But we're responding. Then they made a post that they were like, I'm in the hospital because of yada, yada, yada. And it's like, wait, what? Like, you're the one who's in the hospital talking shit, dude. Like, if something is happening in your personal life, like where you're in a hospital and you're spending it talking mad shit about someone who doesn't even know you, like we don't even know, like, who are you? Why are you mad about our opinion? I don't care about your opinion. I don't care that you're a Melissa stan or a Tamara stan. Like, I don't care. Why do you care about what the fuck we're saying? Who are we to you? We're nobodies. So why are you making several posts about us? That's just a side note, but it's just so funny because they make a post after that and they were like, I'm in the hospital. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're in the hospital talking shit. Like, good karma for you, right?
Yeah, it's like what you just said. Like, it's like any fight. It's like, just because if someone presents you something and you have a reaction, like, it's not don't gaslight me to make me feel like the bad person because I have a reaction of what you just told me or what you just did to me.
Of you making several posts lying about us, saying that we were the demise of New Jersey when we still talk to production and are good with them. Like, do not fucking come with us about that. Like, it's literally so insane to me. So insane.
And the funny thing is about the Jersey stuff, it's like we haven't even talked about Jersey in so long, and it's like, oh my God, like the minute it comes up one time, it's like we're back to that, and it's like you guys are just so annoying.
Someone had commented, and they were like, on a thing because they were like, I love your podcast, but you guys really do talk about Teresa and Melissa, and I was like, if you listen to our last 40 episodes, we've actually stayed clear because we don't even care to talk about it. And we don't even talk about them because it's so fucking toxic because of internet trolls that we don't care to talk about it. So it's like, it's the trolls that are till this day talking about it every single day and then like putting us down
and bringing the past up, which is not even truth, and just keep doing it because that's all they have.
Yeah, that's all they have. And I guess it's the one thing that maybe gives them like some attention. But yeah, that is literally why the housewives are like with the whole social media stuff, is because when they find that one account and at one point, Teresa and Jen, they, things were so dirty with New Jersey that they also had that troll account who was just like talking mad shit and always going too far. And they should have never, ever like condoned that. But it's just so dirty in Jersey. And I don't want to see that with OC.
Yeah, no, I hope it never gets there.
It's like getting there, and it's like, don't let it get there though. So I don't know, but anyways, so
it shouldn't be Tamara against the world. Like, if you like Tamara, cool for you. There's moments that probably we will like her. I don't know. We haven't in a minute, but it's like we're not sitting there telling you like go F yourself or all these things. It's like everyone can like who they like, and let's move on.
I don't think Tamara is a good person. I think she has sold her soul soul to the show. And at the end of the day, life is so short to be doing stuff like that. That's where I disagree with like the Tamra stuff, especially. But like, I think she's good for the show.
Yeah. And if someone likes her, you're not gonna sit there and tell them like,
I don't care.
Fire her. Like, cool. Like, no, she should be on the show.
If you like Melissa, if you like this person, if you like that person, why does that affect me? Like, why doesn't? It's so crazy. Anyways, Gina presents New Orleans to the ladies, and Tamara's sad because the last time she was in New Orleans was with Teddy, and Teddy fell down the stairs. And I mean, I understand that. Like, I feel like that is a really sad memory.
Everything is so fresh. Like at the same time, like we knew this, like we talked about this before, like, you know, when we knew they were filming like last March or February, like this was going to be the thing where like a lot of the girls can't really say that much. A lot of the girls can't really like go too hard because they know she's going through this. And so we knew that was going to be a thing. And like, it is presenting that way.
But I also think take the season off.
I know.
Take the season off.
Take a sabbatical.
Right. At Emily's house, she's having Luke watch her make ground beef. And we know he doesn't like certain foods. But I want to make it clear, if my children saw me cooking ground beef and I told them they're going to eat this, they would never eat it again.
Yeah. Maybe someone told her to do that, though, because it's like, I don't know why anybody would want to watch someone cook ground beef. Like, I don't even like cooking it.
Or like raw food. Like, you're not going to show a picky eater that. I was talking to one of my girlfriends and she was even saying, she's like, dude, you know how much stuff my mom put in my food that we never knew about just so that we could eat it, like, you know, like vegetables and stuff like that. But because like we thought of it as gross, but it's like, if you know that he is like triggered by that, like, why are you like showing him making, like, I don't even like to eat ground beef seeing that.
The one thing about Emily in this whole situation, I feel like she's just so like, she's so all over the place. And you could tell, like, you could see that Shane is way more grounded in the situation. Like, we're going to find out, like, she's like, she's not thinking straight because like all she's thinking is like, my kid's on the spectrum. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I kind of feel bad for her because it's like, she really just like losing it all. And she just like doesn't know what to do. And like, she's like almost like blaming herself or not blaming herself. Like, I don't know. I kind of felt bad for her because it's like, she literally has no, like, she needs someone to sit her down and tell her exactly step by step what needs to be done, because she's like all over the place.
It sounds like she had like these goggles on her kids and she's not realizing until now, because I feel like with me, anything my kid does, I'm like, wait, like that's like, you know, so it's interesting because I guess like every parent is different, and like she's now seeing these like habits now versus like if he was like this when he was younger. But like I do think her telling like Shane, like he's clearly on the spectrum, like you don't know that, so why are you putting that out there?
Yeah, I think we found out, like, or we're gonna find out if that really is the case. But I think it was more with this food stuff.
But like, imagine Chantel if he's older and like he's like, I would be so pissed at my mom.
I know, but like, you know, it's always those things. It's like I was doing the best I could. I was saying the best things at the time. Like, you just never know. But yeah, these all moments all will have consequences one day.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It is very fresh. So like, she's not, you know, thinking like, could this affect my son? Yeah. I'm just like, because let's say he's not on the spectrum, and nothing wrong being on the spectrum, but like to be seeing your mom saying he's clearly on it. What if he's not though? You know?
I know. I think a lot of the times the ladies, anytime they're going through something like this or anything a little bit more tragic, they think in their minds, they're thinking like, what if I help one person? Like, what if I do this? And so like, that's like their motive, or like, that's what makes them feel better.
How about Jen's ex, not doing anything for his children, and then Ryan covering the cost of like attorneys? That's kind of crazy.
No, that is kind of crazy. Like, why have they not put him back into the court system? Like, you can go to jail for not paying child support.
Right.
So Jen's really nice.
Yeah.
No, you really could go to jail, and like, or then there's garnishment. So like, if he is working somewhere that's getting a W-2, like they garnish it and they give it to her.
You know, like on TikTok when you see those posts or those accounts, and they're like, my man said I would never be able to meet another guy with 4 kids. And like you see Jen with 5 kids and her man's literally covering the legal bills.
I love Ryan.
Right. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. I love Ryan so much. Mm-hmm. So that's the kind of man I need to take care of me. Like, you know, we're good. And my kids.
There was a post that all men are the same, just not their salary income. And I was like, true that.
That's fair. Shannon is so spot on about Tamra that if someone showed a fat photo of Tamra, she would go crazy. Just like how, and it just made me think of how like she justifies like the Gretchen stuff. Like she's the one who's done the dirtiest things to Gretchen. But what she'll do with Gretchen is be like even in all these interviews, like she's went on like a press tour this last week and all she's doing is talking shit about Gretchen and saying Gretchen said this about me, that about me, that about me. And she's like making up and exaggerating things, saying every time that Gretchen goes on a podcast, she talks about me. First off, of course, when Gretchen goes on a podcast, she is getting asked a question about you and she's responding just like right now, you're doing the same thing. And why are you so kept up on everything Gretchen has done? So, I don't know.
Why can't she be reflective in this situation and be like, there were things I did that was messed up and I wish that I could turn a new leaf with her. And like, we did try, or like, it's like, why be so negative about the situation?
But there goes Gina, though, because she doesn't say anything, but in her confessional, she's like, yeah, Tamra's really wrong for that. And I'm like, Gina, fuck off if all you're going to do is talk in your confessional.
I really hope that like the next episode we saw it, like that's probably why like Tamra left. Remember, we heard the rumors that Tamra left and quit like during this trip. And so like, I think it's because like Gina does say something to her. So it's like more than one person.
Gina, how about Gina saying her boyfriend's ex-wife hasn't sent their kid to school in 3 weeks? It kind of sounds sketchy, you guys, because like you could lose your child over that.
I know, but I feel like we have heard a lot of weird things about this ex though. So
right.
I kind of like think that like she's crazy.
But Chantel, like also if I don't like when people talk about people who aren't on the show. So
well, I think they can. I think we said that last time. Like it was a little bit weird that last season we didn't know what was going on. So I like that she's giving us a little more tidbits because like her and Travis broke up and like it's like there was this whole elephant in the room of like why did they break up? We had to find out on Reddit like why they broke up and what was happening really. And like I like that she's giving tidbits. I don't like that if she goes on a whole rant every single time and makes her whole storyline. I hate when they do that.
But Chantel, like why does she think things will be better when she's telling all of America that this mom is not sending her kid to school for 3 weeks? Again, that's like, I swear that's a criminal offense. Like you can go to jail for that.
I know, but clearly it didn't help when last season she didn't talk about her.
Okay, but it's not going to get better talking about her.
I know, but I'm saying I think it's like lose. So at least this time, like she doesn't have fans coming after her and saying, why aren't you talking about it? Why aren't you talking about it?
But like my whole thing is like, is that actually true that this girl's just not sending her kid to school for 3 weeks? Like, because if I was Travis, I'm going to the court immediately and saying it's been 3 weeks. And guess what? That ex-wife is losing custody and I'm gaining my kid. So that's where I'm confused. Because like, if you present that to a judge, like you're not going to have custody.
I don't know why any of these people are not going to the judges. Like, what is it hard in California? What's going on here?
I know. Shannon asked Gina if things will be better if she got married. And again, what I think will make things better is Gina just never speaking on the ex. On one hand, Gina says that Tamra hasn't grown. Then when they talk to Gretchen, they're basically telling Gretchen to get over it. And Gretchen says, like, listen, like, I'm leaving it to God and I will forgive, but that doesn't mean I need to reconcile. And Emily just seemed flustered with this answer.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. Plan starting at just $16.99 a month. Catch Limitless, Live Better Now Season 1 with Chris Hemsworth on Disney Plus.
We got a lot of work to do.
Alien Earth on Hulu.
This ship collected monsters.
And Final Destination Bloodlines on HBO Max.
Death is coming for our family.
The Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle. Plan starting at $16.99 a month. All these and more streaming soon. Visit Disney Plus Hulu HBO Max bundle.com for details.
On top of building this fake volcano for months, I give my daughter Smarty Pants vitamins to support her brain health. So her science fair project sounds more like and less like. And while I may say it's not a competition, of course it's a f***ing competition. Choose Smarty Pants vitamins to support your kid's brain health and save the science fair. Shop on Amazon, smartypantsvitamins.com, or at Target today.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
I'm always looking for ways to show my cat how much I love her. And with Fancy Feast Gems, I can pamper her whenever I want with a savory gravy on top of a gourmet mousse pâté. The pyramid shape makes serving simple, so all I have to do is peel and plate to make mealtime feel extra fancy. And with 2 entrees in every pack, it's easy to turn every day into the extraordinary. Fancy Feast Gems.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
Today's top story, the flavor merger of the century between the Peanut Butter Group and Chocolatey Corp. Joining me is a PBC executive.
Thanks for having me, Barry.
Now, how did you know the merger and the byproduct of it, Jif peanut butter and chocolate flavored spread, would be a success?
You know, it was a gut feeling, a rumbling, if you will. Besides, they're 2 titans of taste.
Very true. Goes great with pretzels.
And pancakes.
Apples too, I bet. Try Jif PBC today.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
This summer, try the new Strato Frappuccino blended beverage at Starbucks. It's the classic blended iced coffee you know and love, now topped with a creamy layer of handcrafted brown sugar cold foam. Available for a limited time. Your Strato Frappuccino is ready at Starbucks.
USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Visit USAA.com/bundle.
Bundle savings are off total premium, not available in all states or in all situations. To qualify, auto policy must be active prior to property policy issue, subject to change. Restrictions apply. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso Virtuo Coffee Machines. Ready to enjoy the bold flavors of barista-quality Nespresso iced coffee at home? Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your Virtuo Pop machine to enjoy rich double espressos roasted to stand up even when chilled. Refreshingly bold iced coffee. Refreshingly easy to make at home. Visit Nespresso.com to shop now.
Want to live better? We got a lot of work to do. Join Chris Hemsworth in National Geographic's new Disney Plus original series, Limitless. Live better now. I'm diving headfirst into cutting-edge science to uncover 3 powerful secrets to living better right now. The growth that occurs through any challenging experience is really what we seek. Chris Hemsworth stars in Limitless. Live better now. Streaming August 15th on Disney Plus and Hulu. It's showtime.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
You said Emily seemed flustered?
Yeah, with her answer.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Jen tells Emily that Shannon doesn't want her to get good with Tamra. And I think it's because Shannon knows what Tamra will do if Jen does get good with her, which we know too, because they do end up getting good and then they get bad again, where Tamra just recently blocked Jen. We saw they're not following each other anymore. And then she put up a story talking shit about Jen as far as that video that came out, trying to bring attention to it.
You know, it's weird because what's kind of the elephant in the room is the whole Shannon and Tamra friendship and situation. Yeah, and you know what, it kind of makes sense now that Tamra is having so much anxiety, even when they go on this trip. She's I'm having so much anxiety to be around these people, and it makes so much sense because she's not good with Shannon, but we don't really see what's their actual issue, and we don't see them talk. You know, she's not good with Jen. She's not good with Katie. She's not good with she's good with the other girls, but she's not good with Gretchen. So it's damn, it's like there's a lot of people that like you're not good with at all in the situation.
There's something that happened behind the scenes.
Yeah, what you're saying with Shannon and her?
Yeah, where they were like,
It has to be.
well, like, let's try to move forward. But then like, so Shannon just kind of stops herself from saying things, but then she'll say things to the girls individually.
Yeah, no, because there's something very weird about their dynamic and it's like very off.
What do you think about Tamra talking shit about Gretchen's style?
It's just hater vibes. Like, it's like, why are you jealous of every blonde that's in this room? Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with you here?
Dude, I swear to God, it's like she literally thinks that she is that girl and
She thinks she's the only blonde. And like, Tamara, you look good. Like, be happy. Like, why are you putting everyone else down though?
I know.
Like, what are you mad about that if she gets money paid from Shein and now she has to wear a Shein hat? Like, you don't get these collabs. Like, why are you mad and jealous of these people that
Did we know that it was a Shein hat? Why are you saying that?
No, that's what Tamra called it. She said it's a Shein, and it's like, why are you? And I don't think it was a Shein, but she's like, maybe like, Gretchen, like, 'cause Gretchen is an influencer. The past 12 years has maintained her followers, has maintained making money. That's a big feat for someone to be off a show for that long and still be, interesting to people.
Yeah, she's like the top person on Like to Know It, and Like to Know It is basically like you go in,
copy their style.
Yeah, like you love their style, so you'll buy off of their links and they share it with you, and you can make really good money. Because when I was doing the Minimalist Mom influencer stuff, I had to Like to Know It, and I was like making really good money doing that. So I can't even imagine Gretchen.
Exactly. So it's like you're just such a hater.
Yeah.
Hopefully that hat was from Shein, and now she got like $500 because everyone bought it.
Right. Ryan, wait, what do you think about Heather saying that the one thing she regrets is not traveling without the kids?
No, I think that's true. Like, we've heard that from a lot of people.
Gosh, it's just so weird. Like, I cannot imagine traveling without my kids. Like, it's just
I don't think she's saying every single time, but like, like even Teresa said that to you, like, go on the girl trips, do those
Teresa
things.
has told me that. Like, she's like,
Yeah.
the thing I regret is I didn't travel as often when I was younger without my kids. And she's always told me, you need to do that.
Yeah, I think it's very normal. It's like, I don't think Heather is saying like every year, but like maybe like every couple years, you and your husband go on a really cool trip, or you and your girls go on a really cool trip. It's like, I think that's healthy. It's like, not one day your kids are not going to be in your life, and that doesn't mean like that doesn't mean leaving them for 5 days is gonna change your guys' relationship. But like one day they're not gonna be there, so you have to learn how to live without them.
I know. My kids are just so young right now. It's different.
Yeah, I mean, I think when they're like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe, but like I feel like they're always gonna be they're always gonna need you. So
yeah.
But yeah, you have a baby right now still. You have like a 1-year-old. So
no. So Ryan calls out Will, and Emily is right, because we find out about like the Jen thing that Ryan and Will face each other, and Ryan basically was like, bro, like, are you gonna like pay your shit? Because like I'm sitting here getting attorneys, and that is I'm sure that Jen's husband or ex wants to die, because that's humiliating to be called out. And Ryan's like us, like it's like the Middle Eastern in him or something, where like we're so direct, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. And then Will's such a little like child, and like now Jen's like, he's not gonna talk to me for like, or he's gonna block me, and it's like, you're a little kid over there, like, man up.
And then Katie says like she's been there as well, and like it sounds like Katie has like such a great supportive partner. Again, like back to that TikTok, like people think, oh, if you have kids, you won't have someone who wants to take care of your kids, and Katie's another example. And then Gina says that the ex-wife was calling her son, but we don't really find out much more about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, bro, like do not half-ass and tell me stories that are half-ass. I need to know why she was calling the son. Like, what was the context behind this? And then they start like having fun. Are you okay?
That's it. What do you mean? Then they start having fun? What?
Yeah, they start having fun, and then it shows that basically next week Tamara's gonna quit. So
yeah, I think it's because Gina ends up calling her out. I really do think that's the thing, and then she feels like it's a gang up. And it's like, I can't do it, and then she like leaves. Like, one of her many scenes that we've seen this happen before.
Yeah.
What was it, Bali, when she runs out without her shoes?
Oh my gosh, that is like the funniest thing ever, because again, it's once she's called out that she runs away.
I think it was like Lizzie who called her out, and she like runs without her shoes.
Oh yeah, it was.
But yeah, I'm excited to see that. Not to see her quit, but just to see like, people holding her accountable.
Agree.
or like her friends. I think it's her friends holding her accountable because we see like people holding her accountable now, and she doesn't care.
Well, now, yeah. So to be continued. By the way, she said that she put out that Shannon needs to leave the show.
Oh, she did?
She's like, I think Shannon should leave because if she can't get over things, then she needs to get off the show. And that's like Tamara's biggest thing is like, she always says that if people can't get over it, then they shouldn't be on the show. And it's like, Tamara, shut the fuck up, dude. Because like the second you get called out on things, like the way you gaslight and turn it around and being like, oh, why can't you get over this? Like, no, people like you, just because you want people to get over things doesn't mean what you do is not shitty. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
I think with this whole Shannon thing, it's interesting because Shannon's like almost like not icing her out, but she's like almost making it seem like Tamara's not there in her world. So like that's probably why she's getting really annoyed.
Yeah. What was the question you were going to ask me about Miami?
Okay, yeah, I really want to know this. Okay, so if someone asks you to go on a private jet and I'm not going to go on it, what is your answer? I want to hear this.
I genuinely think that I would have answered the same way that Marisol did. I don't think you would have answered that for me.
That is such a liar that you would answer that way.
Yeah, I would. Why? Like, I always, first off, whenever I'm with my cousins, you guys, and Chantel's not there, I'm like, where's Chantel? The whole time, I'm like, this Chaldean word called Ila, where it's like I'm like, how do you explain that word in English in America? Like, how do you explain it?
Like you're annoyed. You're like,
I'm just like annoyed. I'm off. Like, I'm just, like I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm always like, where's Chantel? Like when her and Val, like anytime we have a family gathering or we're all at our aunts or something, Chantel and Val are not there. I'm like in Chaldean, I'm like, Ekele Chantel, where is she? Like, where is she? And so like, and all my cousins want to beat the shit out of me. So I feel like 100% I would, first off, I don't even like planes. I'd rather be in a plane with someone I'm comfortable with than going on a fucking private jet. Like, I don't really give a shit. You, on the other hand, you'd be like, I'm going to go on that private jet.
I think I would go on the private jet. I think it depends on who's asking and like who the crew is on there, you know? If
yeah,
it's like,
you would for sure go and I would fucking be on the regular one. No hell you're saying. And Chantel would get asked over me immediately.
No, the funny thing is like we'll get into the recap, but like, you know, Alexia and Marisol, like I can understand, but then like the whole Kiki thing, I did not understand. Like if it was Kiki, like if it was, you know, like a person like Kiki and Adriana, and she's like, oh, just you can have Adriana. Like, no, absolutely not. Like I'm going on the private jet. Like you're not taking my spot on that.
Yeah, but I do love that Marisol is such a good friend, dude.
Dude, that was like the crazy. I even texted my other friend Alex and I was like, hey, so would you say no? Like, I want to see everyone's responses. Like, would you say like that was just like literally solidified like what a best friend is and like how amazing you are as a person.
I feel like though Alexia would have went on the flight without Marisol.
Like if they had no beef before.
Like even if they were good and Alexia was told to go on the flight and Marisol wasn't, Alexia would be like, okay, I'll see you when we land. I do think
God.
Yeah.
It is weird. Like, I mean, we're just going to talk about this part of it. And like, we just won't talk about it later in the recap, but like, it is weird that she would still ask her like, and you just told her Marisol, like told me she's not going on. Cause like, you know, because like, I'm not on. So like, why the hell would you think that Alexia was going to say yeah to you?
Right.
And if Alexa did say yeah in that moment, that would be so dirty. Like, I would never do that. Like, if someone told me, like, hey, Roxanne's not going on because you're not going on, I would not go. But, like, if she had asked me first, I probably would have said yeah. Yeah.
That's rude. I wouldn't have. I really wouldn't have. I'd rather just go with her. And first off, like, I'm a what's it called? Passenger princess. So like Chantel is like
that's exactly why I would say yeah. I'm like, I'm leaving you by.
Chantel's like my husband when we're on flights. Like when we go together, which we don't often, but like just regardless, like anytime I'm with Chantel, like I'm just there for a good time, and she's the person who's like directing us. But Chantel takes on that role in everything, like even in your marriage, like even in your like that is who you are.
Yeah, it is. The one thing I don't do is rental cars. Like my husband will take control of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's annoying to fucking deal with. I don't do that shit either. I don't do anything.
No, I don't do that. Like, I don't book it. I don't like even finding the rental car place in the airport. It's like I follow my husband's lead and I'm like, you handle this.
The only thing I do is like dealing with the kids. Aside from that, Jacob does everything else.
Yeah, no, you have it pretty good when it comes to that.
Yeah, like I don't like, and I could like fully trust that he has like his shit together with that stuff.
And like, you know what, the one thing about that person though, like if you are that person, the one thing I always say is like, don't get mad if something goes wrong, because if you get mad, then that's like what would piss me off. It's like, you know, that person has so much like responsibility that sometimes they can mess up. So it's like, don't get mad if like something else happened or you handle it.
Yeah.
So you just be chill, like a chill, go with the flow person.
I think I'm gonna go with the flow person.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
I don't know. I just think your husband's very lucky he gets it right all the time.
I know, I swear, literally. I feel like if I was doing shit though, I wouldn't get it right. That's the problem. Or no, you know what? The one thing that my mom pisses me off is like she always acts like she doesn't know how to do anything. And I like learned that. Yeah, I've learned that. I'm very bright in a lot of areas, but like I just don't feel like doing things, you know? I don't know. So, like, my mom doesn't call me to help her with stuff. She calls Chantal.
Yeah, and it's literally the most annoying thing because I know Roxanne's not helping, so I was like, oh my god, I have to do this for her. But yeah, we'll get into the recap. We'll talk about main topics. I mean, actually, I wrote a lot. Let me see.
Oh my gosh, don't write a lot.
I know, and there wasn't even a lot that happened, so I don't know what the hell I wrote. But we started the episode with Adriana's dog, and this is the weirdest thing. Like, this is the stuff that I can't get behind because like I'm not a dog person, but like she takes her dog to get effed for the last time because she's about to snip him. Like, why is there a place like this?
Yeah, that's really scary.
And why are you watching him hump another dog? Like, why is this funny to anybody? Did anyone find this very interesting? I would like to know.
That's like Real Housewives though, is they do the most outlandish shit.
I know. And this is why we like the show, because it is very dramatic and we see weird things that we never have heard of. But I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
But we do see Adriana tell, because Lisa was here at this moment, we do see Adriana tell Lisa that it was a lapse of judgment for her and she regrets how she acted on the boat when she got really drunk and the whole Marisol. She's not proud of it. And, you know, Lisa's like, thank God you feel that way, because like you kind of should be embarrassed. And we also see like at the same time, Marisol and Julia are hanging out and she's trying to explain it to Julia, like, you know, she just doesn't want to fix things. She's always coming at me. Like, so we're just seeing both sides, but it's so crazy because at the end of the episode, we see them come together and they're so chill about it. Like that's why I like Miami, because it's petty stuff, but they don't take it so serious.
Yeah, I agree. And I actually thought it was like a really good episode though. I know you're saying nothing really happened, but I still thought it was entertaining.
Yeah, I always like Miami. It always is entertaining.
Yeah.
We see that Lisa does say that she doesn't like that Julia's forming a group and kind of leaving. This is a trend that we keep seeing. Like, people are noticing that Julia is like leaving Adriana out. And Adriana explains, she's like, I don't even mind her being friends with them. She doesn't appreciate though that like she's, you know, like has these blinders now on like who Marisol is and what Marisol has done to her and to Adriana. What do you think about that?
I think that...
You think she's lying, like she doesn't really care, or you think she does care?
That Adriana doesn't care?
No, yeah, do you think Adriana really doesn't care that Julia's friends with them? Or
I think Adriana does. Yeah, like I think Adriana cares because Julia acts different towards her when she's friends with them. And that would piss me off too.
Yeah.
Like that's Adriana's whole thing about it. Like, cool, be friends with them, but like don't act distant with me because you're friends with them.
Yeah. Or like don't like all of a sudden have this loyalty to Marisol and all these people when it's like your loyalty should be with me.
Yeah, but and so like I feel like when people do that, when people like, it's because they low-key know they talk so much shit about that person with you. So now they're like, they don't want you to think like they're still willing to talk shit, so they're a bitch to you all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Marisol and Julia are still together, she does say to her, like, how are you going to move forward with Gertie? And Julia does say, like, listen, like, we can be cordial, but we're not going to be friends. Like, that ship has sailed. And that was, like, kind of definite. It's like, damn, like, you know, after years of you guys being, like, really good friends with each other, like, they did have a very, like, bad moments with each other this season, obviously. But, like, to say we're not going to be friends and we're just going to keep it cordial, like, really puts, like, she's putting the nail in that coffin. It's like, I'm done. Yeah. And it's, like, so fast to me.
I agree.
Marisol does tell, you know, Julia, like, I want to do something nice for Alexia. Like, let's go to Spain. It's her favorite thing. Like, Marisol's a really great friend. They're both really great friends to each other. And so they're like, let's plan it together. And they call Alexia, and the whole point that Marisol wants to do this is because like she doesn't want to talk about Todd. She wants her to get over Todd and like not bring it up. And you guys, Alexia tells her on the call that they have to be back by a certain date because it's Todd's birthday.
Insane, you guys.
Like, what is happening here? Like, I would literally like be like, no, like no.
But like Todd is such a weirdo too. Like I hate men like this. Like why did you divorce her then if you're still talking to her, you're still banging her? Like what was the purpose of that? Why you even get married to her? Like I don't know. Like I just hate men like that.
I don't know. They definitely shouldn't have gotten married. Like maybe maybe the fact that they had to live with each other, they like the whole families had to be combined. Like he just didn't like, once he saw that, he didn't like it.
Yeah, but then I guess, yeah, like then it's just like really fucked up on her end, dude, because she's allowing that. I don't know.
Gertie talks to Dr. Jackie. Hey, Married to Madison collab. And like that was like nice to see because it's like different. Like Miami talking to like a Married to Madison, like you don't really see that.
Yeah, I like that.
It was really nice though. Their conversation was nice. They're talking about the breast cancer journey. And I just, Jackie always has like great things to say and we can learn a lot from her. We then get to, usually I don't like these like double dates, but we get to a double date with Masood, Stephanie. And what were you laughing?
No, sorry.
Oh, we get to this double date with Masood and Stephanie, and they're double dating with Julie and Martina. And like Masood is like a fan of Martina. She has a lot of fans. Like, am I like not in the sports world? Like, I wonder if my husband knows who she is. Like, does your husband know who she is?
I have no idea if he knows who she is, but she's definitely like huge. Like I've always known that she's like this well-respected person. I'm just not into sports, so I can't even fucking tell you what the hell she's in. I forgot. I don't even know. Half of them are like
tennis.
Tennis? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, Val, do you know who Martina is in tennis? Her name is Martina.
His ass doesn't know
in
shit.
Tennis. Martina who? I don't know the last name, just tennis. Oh. Okay, he says no.
Ooh, motherfucker.
Once he's on the last name, I feel like he'll know because he's pretty good in sports. But this is where it gets interesting in this double date is that we find out, you guys, that Julia's daughters are upset and not really talking to them about this whole adoption thing. And I find this kind of crazy because you know what? I can see Julia being so like stupid, like just kind of how she was with the girls and how she got them all on a FaceTime call, that she really didn't involve her daughters in this decision making. And it's not up to her daughters, but like, yeah, you do have 2 kids to think about. You have 2 other kids to think about. And you probably just like told them, just like how you told the girls, like, oh, hey, we adopted 2 kids. Isn't that, what do you think about the situation? Because it's kind of crazy that her kids don't talk. They're not talking right now.
I don't think that they ever took their mom doing this seriously. So when they ended up like actually adopting, they were like, bro, like we had no idea that you were for real serious on this. Like, yeah, you mentioned it one time on the show, but you never mentioned it before. I don't know. That's my take because like how else could they really be that upset about it? Is if it was like barely mentioned and then all of a sudden they're I mean, like, dude, adopting 2 boys, and this isn't like an ageism comment, but like they are older, like, so adopting 2 little boys, like, are you even being, I mean, like, no, like obviously at the end of the day, the boys are so loved, but I don't know.
I think for the daughter's sake, it's like, I mean, they don't even live at home. So it's like, why is it, I mean, not that why is it affecting you so much, but it's like, if your mom's happy about it, but I swear it's probably because there was like a lack of miscommunication. And it's like, you didn't even care to tell your own kids that you were doing this or like when you were going to do this. And like, they probably haven't even met their own, like, this is going to be their brothers.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. It is kind of crazy.
It's crazy that they haven't met them yet, even still.
I know.
Yeah.
We also then like, we see this is the stuff that Roxanne says we hate hearing because again, if we can't hear the other person's family side, we don't want to hear this. The Julia stuff was like one comment. Yeah. But Stephanie again brings up her sisters and how she has twin sisters and they don't talk to her parents and they don't talk to her. And it's like, this is clearly Stephanie's storyline a little bit, but it's like if we can't hear their side, it is annoying. We don't want to hear it.
Exactly. Yeah.
We get to Marisol's preppy party. It was a little off that was preppy party because she's also telling people they're going to Spain, but whatever, we'll take it. And the one thing we see is that is it Lisa that brings that cocktail machine? Who brings the cocktail machine? Gertie brings her the cocktail machine. You guys, I have that. I bought that for my husband and we've never opened it. It's literally still sitting like untouched.
Wow.
I know. Like, I don't even know if it's good or not, but it's like $300. I should sell it.
Right. Like at that point, I'm definitely fucking selling it.
I know. And then, but it was funny because like, Marisol like makes a comment that Lisa or someone gave it to Gertie and Gertie regifted it. And it's like so funny how they know those things because like that's like normal. Some people do regift things and it's like she was just coming over for a party. It's not like it was like your birthday.
I guess.
You think that was weird that she regifted it?
Wait, no, I didn't know she regifted it.
Marisol made that comment saying like rumor on the street is that like Lisa gave that to her and she regifted it to me.
Oh my god, that's why I was just so confused right now.
Yeah.
Like, no, there's no way that she fucking regifted it. Oh my god.
It was just like a random thing she said in her confessional.
Sometimes the problem is like when people give me gifts and I don't open them, like even like when people give my kids gift, my biggest like issue is I don't know who got what. So I could see myself. So what I do is like when people give gifts to me and like I don't have a receipt for it, I will put them in my basement, depending on who it is. If I have like a birthday or if I have like a housewarming, depending on who it is, like, cause typically like if it's someone like close, like I'm giving a receipt, it just depends. I don't know. But like I will re-gift stuff. So that scares me.
I know. I don't think there's anything wrong with regifting if it's unopened. I think it depends on what it is and what you're regifting.
Yeah.
Marisol, Alexia, and Gertie are waiting for everyone to come. And this is when Marisol mentions how, you know, they're all going on a trip together. And she was like, I want to know if you're comfortable even coming on this trip with us, because I had a conversation with Kiki and she said that you said that we are a cult like friendship.
Yeah.
And Gertie said to her, you know, listen, like I was very hurt and it could feel that way. And Alexia was like to her, listen, like we need to watch what, like Alexia took very big offense to this. And she's like, we need to watch what we say because those words like are, you know, a big deal. Like to call us a cult, we're not a cult, you know? And I think that is a weird word to use in this group of ladies. Like, can they be cliquey? Yeah, but like a cult, like that was weird. What do you think?
Yeah. I do think it was like an intense word. And I think Alexia, when she's saying like, we got to be careful because the way the internet will then take it and run with it is like super annoying. I don't think that they're a cult though. I think that all of them honestly never really cared for Gertie and find her personality to be obnoxious.
Yeah.
So like now that there's something, they're like, oh great, like we don't like being around her. And that's the problem with the Housewives show is that Bravo will like force these people to all be together. And it doesn't work unless it's authentic, real relationships.
And it worked in Gertie's favor when she had like a Nicole who liked to be around her, when she had Julia to like be around her. But now that you don't have Julia and you don't have Nicole, it's like you are like alone on the streets. And I feel bad for Gertie. Like I do feel bad for her. But like if you're not a good mix with all these ladies, that they're all feeling the same way, it does kind of like being like, like what should I do?
She's so intense though. Like when she was like, I was dying when at the end when they were saying like Alexia, Marisol's gonna say, she's like, that was nice. You're a good friend. Like she's like so I don't know how to explain
She's
her.
very extra and she is a little bit like obnoxious, or it's like she just always like has her comments. I'm like, okay, Gertie.
I know. I swear.
Like Larsa, like I would be like, I know what Larsa's thinking because I feel like I'm thinking that. It's just so funny.
I swear to God, literally.
We do see Adriana apologizes to Marisol, and Marisol is like, listen, like, because she was trying to tell her, like, you know, I was drinking a lot and like kind of giving her that. And Marisol's like, listen, like when you have liquor, that's like when you tell the truth. And it's just weird. You're always coming at me. And it's like, enough's enough. But then they both agree to like be okay. They're like, let's just like enough is enough. So let's stop bickering. There's so many other like, you know, problems that all these ladies are happening. Maybe we can help the ladies. And they hug it out and they're fine.
Do you think that that's the truth, that like when you are drunk, the truth comes out?
I think you have more courage to say it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that sometimes you say things and like you didn't mean it and it really wasn't the truth?
Yeah, I for sure too. But like somewhere deep down, it might not be the exact something you said, but it has like there's something like that correlates to it.
Yeah.
So for sure, because like where are you gonna come up with something random about somebody?
Right.
They're all talking about being preppy, and you know, Adriana she was being pretty funny this episode. She's saying she's in Harvard,
and I like her this season.
This is what's cracking me up because she's saying she's in Harvard and for psychology, and she's hybrid and she's at Harvard. Like to say you're going to school of Harvard and like psychology, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. And that she's graduating next spring, and like she's like, this is a real Harvard shirt. Like Roxanne and I have a Harvard sweater that we literally wear every single day. And do you still have yours?
I don't know if I still have it, but I was dying when Marisol said, I have a Harvard shirt that I got at a Boston airport because we literally got it at Boston.
Yeah, because that's where Harvard is in Boston.
But it was like a small, like it was like a shop on the street.
Yeah, we like all got the same sweater and we all like wore it every single day.
And posing it like losers, and we pointed to Harvard. Oh my God, I have a picture of me in this Harvard sweater, literally pointing to my shirt like Harvard, like, oh my gosh, such
no, because it's not cringe because like it is like a tourism thing. Like when you do go to Boston, you should go to the Harvard campus. Like it is cool, but like for Adriana to say that she's going to Harvard, that was just funny. And Larsa's like, listen, babe, anyone can take an online class. And I was just like, oh my God, she does not F with Adriana. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But like we don't see them fighting that much. It's like they really do like keep it kosher, like unless they need to.
Right, I agree.
We get to part 1,281 of Gertie and Julia talking, and I'm so over it because I don't care anymore. But Gertie apologized for how she did it, and like again, they kind of like say, "Okay, we're gonna move forward." Enough said about that. Oh yeah, this gets.
No, I want to talk about this though because
go.
The one thing about Julia that pisses me off is that when Gertie talks to her, I really don't like how she acts so dismissive, like that she's annoyed in the conversation. I really don't like it.
Oh yeah. Like when like she was trying to explain herself and say like, listen, I was pushed to the corner and she's looking at her like, are you okay?
Yeah, I don't like
no, I can see that.
Right.
We do get to Stephanie. Okay, we're gonna talk about the whole Jet situation, but before that, we get to Stephanie and Alexia. And this is where Stephanie loses me because, you know, she's coming after an OG and she's literally telling her that you're belittling me. When have we seen Alexia belittle Stephanie? Please show me one example.
Right. No, she's too fucking much, you guys. She's too much. The whole airplane talk, you guys.
Give me one example. Oh yeah. And then so like it's like they're sitting there talking and she's like just telling her like all these things. And this is when the whole airplane situation happened. So she's telling everyone that she's gonna let everyone come on her private jet from Seville to another spot in Spain. Cool. But she's like, going there, I only have 3 spots. And it's like, it's just like the way she says it and the way she does it, she's new. It's like, you're not cool. Like, I don't care.
Cute. It's not cute. Like, I love a bitch who has a yacht and who has this and who has that. But the way she's like the way she's like, kind of like stringing it along everyone's head. Like, who wants to go on it? Who's the, who?
I know. She's like, yes.
You're a loser.
And then she's like, I asked Marisol, and then I asked Alexia, and then like, who else should I ask? And then she doesn't even mention Lisa at all. Like, she's like, you know, I was thinking maybe Kiki, or because I've been hanging out with her, Adriana, because I haven't gotten to know her that much. She doesn't even mention Lisa at all, which is just funny. And then like Marisol in her confessional goes, Lisa, chicken, it's not gonna be you on that jet. And like, even though Lisa, like first episode was like probably so excited to have a friend that maybe has one, like Lisa is like so not going to be that person that gets on there. But it's like, I don't like that she feels that she has the power. And I think that's where like it gets me. It's like, you're not even humble about it at all.
Yeah. But like also though, I know like I get why she didn't pick Lisa. Like we all know why.
For sure. Yeah. This is where it gets weird though. Okay. So when Stephanie mentions Adriana's name, you guys, they pan to Julia, and this could be editing. I don't know. Julia had a weird look on her face. Like, why would she pick Adriana? And then this is why it's like, you are not a good friend. Like, what is up your asshole? Like, why are you not okay with Adriana? And then Adriana does mention, like, after she finds out, like, Marisol said, oh, I'm not going because my best friend's not going. Like, Adriana's like, look how Julia's going, and like, I'm not going. And like, she doesn't give up her seat. So it's like, you know, Adriana does feel like Julia is one of her best friends. And like, look how, you know, she doesn't treat her the same way that Marisol and Alexia treat each other. I got sad for Adriana for that.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I like totally understand. And it's made me really like Adriana quite a bit, just like seeing how she's being treated. Because I fucking hate when people are treated wrong. And I just think Julia has been treating everyone wrong. And maybe this is how Julia has been actually, we've always gotten annoyed of Julia.
No, we never liked her from the get-go. I've never really cared for Julia at all.
Right. So true.
But yeah, that's a recap for Miami. So I think everyone, you go home and you ask the most important person, your best friend, that question, would you say no to going on a private jet? And then, you know, if they're a good friend or not.
I know. Now I'm curious to hear everyone's response once they ask.
I think it can go either way. Like, I don't think it really makes you like a bad friend, or it doesn't make you like a good friend, or it doesn't make you a bad friend, but it really makes you a good friend if you say no.
Yeah. I don't think I would expect you to do it for me, but if you did, I was like, wow, like you really love me, huh? Well, we found out you wouldn't do it for me. So
No, I would do it the way Alexia, like that it was presented to Alexia on 100%. Like that wouldn't even be a question if anybody did that for me. I would 100%. And then they said like, oh, but do you want to go on instead? I'd be like, no, like I'm staying with that person. Like that's just more right.
Yeah. I thought they were good episodes though.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're not on our Patreon, tune into that for 2 additional episodes. But do not join through the app. Do it through an internet browser and then download the app once you've joined. But we love you guys. Thank you for listening to us. Let us know what you guys thought about both episodes. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.